Joe Scarborough trying to act like he's important I guess, with today's program. In light of Dr. Ben Casey's comments about a Muslim president and goodbye Scott Walker's announcement that he's ending his his presidential bid. What a joke. Dr. Ben Carson is kind of funny, too. Anyway, Joe Scarborough issued a sharp warning to the remaining Republican establishment candidates in the race. Scarborough predicted that Dr. Ben Carson's numbers will rise after he said he doesn't believe a Muslim should be president of the United States. Of course he will. Scarborough said this, quote, "That's a problem. It's a problem until somebody strong in the Republican Party stands up and speaks out about it. You have to stand up. This is another Sister Soldier movement. Stop being milquetoast Republicans to your base. They like toughness. They like people who have balls. They like people who fight back." Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's why Carly Fiorina is number one now in the USA Today poll, right, Joe? She's got balls. You know, if he were honest, he would say, we need somebody who has ovaries. We need somebody who can reproduce. We need somebody with a uterus. Mika was squirming next to him, according to what I have here. And Uncle Joe concluded, "Stop withering in the corner, or you're going to end up like Scott Walker." Oh, my God. You got to have balls. Oh, Jesus, Joe. What does that mean? That means aggression. That means destruction. That means arrogance. That means I'll beat your ass. That means, right, Joe? And poor old Mika, you know, the woman who plays the part of the abused wife on the Morning Joe program, she just sits there rather than saying, you know, you got it ass backwards, Scarborough. We need somebody with ovaries. We need somebody with a uterus. We need somebody who can reproduce, refigure, create. We don't need any more destruction. Oh, God. It's so sad, isn't it? It's so sad. The level of political discourse in this country is just so sad. And Scott Walker, who dropped out Monday, in his goodbye and thanks for all the fish speech, he urged other candidates to drop out too. I'm leaving. You should leave too. I'm a total abject failure. The last polling gave me 0.5%. I'm out of here. You should leave too. He said they should all leave so the voters will coalesce around a candidate who can topple Donald Trump. And then, like so many people today, I don't care what field they're in, then he goes to his Bible. This is what he said. The Bible is full of stories of people who were called to be leaders in an unusual way. Today I believe that I'm being called to lead, helping clear the field in this race so that a positive conservative message can rise to the top of the field. Well, you're right, Scott. I mean, Jesus and God are sitting up there in heaven just applauding your decision and just, you know, they're sitting around having a glass of wine, sacramental wine, nothing, you know. And they're saying, what's wrong with that Republican Party? They need balls. And they need a leader like Scott Walker to walk away from it all. Anyway, Walker went on, I encourage other Republican presidential candidates to consider doing the same so the voters can focus. And then he said, we need to get back to the basics of our party. What would that be, Scott? War, racism, bigotry, inequality, you ass.